Robert Ducky here. Welcome back to episode 11 of the Axis campaign in iBomber Defense. If you're new to the channel, then take a moment and click the subscribe button. Check out the previous battles in the iBomber Defense Axis campaign playlist. Western Europe. 45 waves, ground, and air. Cross of Iron. The enemy are everywhere. Use the high ground to your advantage and defend your base. Alright, let's get this started with a machine gun. We're going to just cover the HQ. So let's go here. That hits all three avenues of approach. And then I think we're looking pretty good. We'll wait and see where the next wave comes from. From the west. So now ideally we want to start branching out and have dedicated defenses for each avenue of approach so that way we don't get overwhelmed. But we got to crawl before we run. Another one down the middle. Oh, nope. They're going to take the northern route. No big deal there, though. We still got them with one heavy machine gun. Let's get a second turret right here, I guess. Let's see. What's next? Vehicle. Yep, let's go right here. Alright, we might need to start expanding out just a little bit after these guys. Yeah, let's go right there. Yeah, it worked. Okay. I was kind of wondering whether or not we should rewind, but I think that's okay. But this will help start doing damage early, and then when we get these double waves like this, they'll already be partially damaged or fully gone by the time the second wave hits. So we're not overwhelming our last line of defense. Now, I do want to shore up the southern approach, and this would help. I'm kind of wondering, though, if this is better served by a cannon. And it'll get a little bit more range, as well as a little bit more firepower, and then the machine guns can just clean up anything that's left. So we could go up there as well, since we have enough for two cannons. Yeah, that worked pretty nice. Put a cannon over here. That'll get all of the approaches covered. Oh yeah, now we're starting to keep them back a little bit. So more vehicles. They're heavier on the west. Let's put one down here. That'll give us two cannons to cover the northwest and the southwest. And that looks beautiful. And what else do we have? Machine gun. Maybe right here. Do a little bit more damage as they come in from the north. So that southernmost machine gun isn't only getting a split second of firing time. That looks better. Alright. Much better. We're going to need more firepower over here. So let's throw a cannon up behind this machine gun maybe. My thoughts are the machine gun can draw fire, but that'll still get us some firepower and range. They are taking multiple cannon shots, so I don't think that's a bad plan. Light vehicles, and they're very fast. Do we need to slow them down? Do we need a machine gun? We could go here. That'll get us more on this southern approach. So now they'll get 3 cannons worth of fire. That looks a little better. And then more heavies from the north. I'm thinking maybe Firestorm at this point. And we try and start whittling them down earlier, because we do have only the machine guns down here if they come from that way. Between the fire and slowing them down, it's making a huge impact. Alright, with more coming from the north, it might be time for a dedicated cannon over here. So we could put it behind the Firestorm right here. And then now they've got 2 cannons for that approach as well. Kind of sucks that it's not on the high ground, but it's better than nothing. Alright, let's start upgrading. Let's actually hit this one because they have tanks there. And might as well do this one. Oh, we're $1 short. There we go. Because those guys are taking the straight path, so we need to get some damage done to them. Save those machine guns. Ooh, no, they bled through. Okay. What if we do hit that one? And this one does reach there. What if we do that? It's do or die. If they get by, we're starting over. Oh, it's not looking great. There we go. That's a little better. The tanks close cause a problem because then the cannon stops shooting. But it looks like we are doing enough damage. Let's get a firestorm in there just to be safe. We are doing enough damage to let the machine guns pick them off. That was way tighter. Way tighter. Armor on the northwest. And they're going through the middle. And we don't have a rewind. So I wonder if we ditch the machine gun and throw down another cannon. Nope, not that. What if we go firestorm? Try and slow them down and get more damage out of the one machine gun that's there. That seems to be fairly effective. Oh, I still don't want to start over. Good thing the cannons came through for us. Alright. I think that might have been more effective than putting a cannon there with its slow rate of fire. We have 3 waves until the AA turrets are needed, so we got to keep 40 in the back pocket for that. You know, I really like this map. This is kind of an interesting one because they can go so many different routes, and there are lots of good opportunities for defense, but it's very easy to screw it up because they come fast and with heavy armor. Alright, I feel like we've got those guys under control. I don't mind fast forwarding them. Alright, fast on the north, heavier in the northwest, fast on the west. Maybe we let this unfold for a minute. Cannons are picking them off. Oh, that was so close. I could always throw the 3rd machine gun back up, but I do want to get away from that. I want to get more cannons down, or at least upgrade the cannons we have. We have plenty of money right now. I just don't know where we're going to need it. So heavy armor in the northwest. Let's go upgrade there. And we got heavy armor in the west-west, so let's go right there. And light in the north, so I think the machine guns can handle that just fine. It's looking pretty good. We'll have plenty for the AA turret as long as these cannons hold. Those tanks are getting close. Alright, it worked. Air comes from the west, I think. Yes, from the west. So let's go AA turret, and we'll just put it right here between the cannons. I don't know if we'll need a second one, but we do have a spot there if we do. But I would like to put an X weapon on that spot. Let's ditch him. We can sell that. That gets us enough money to do a little bit more. I think this Firestorm might help more effectively slow them down so that it's not just overwhelming all our defenses at once. A little bit of level 3 cannons can take care of the tanks. And we are going to have to start working on the north soon too because it's getting kind of weak. You know they're bound to throw something heavy that way soon. Nope, just more light vehicles. Lots of high speed. They're making it through. We got them. Okay. So, north of HQ, I feel like we have enough turrets. We could maybe do an X weapon even. And we have 2 level 3 machine guns, and then the level 2 cannon and the Firestorm. So that's enough for the level 3. And I think we have to wait on another X weapon. Let's upgrade that to level 3. And that will get upgraded as soon as we have the money. We're probably going to have to hit the AA turret soon. Yep, right now. Okay. He's got those guys under control. Just as I said, the north route is the weak point right now. They're getting very close. Ooh, that's a lot. And we got rid of our third machine gun there. So can the 2 machine guns handle that? Yeah, with the cannons picking off the stuff in the middle, it's okay. So X-Weapon... Oh, no, they did not make it. That is very surprising. We can put this down because it's cheap. And then we can still get an X-Weapon over here. He needs to wait for the AA turret to get his level 3. But at least it's in place. We'll have to spend 40 on that AA turret, so we could do it now. We're going to need it anyway, but it does level us up to level 3 on the X-Weapon. So I think that's worth it. Alright, good damage on these tanks. Lots of fast stuff in the south, but no worries there. Made it through with the north. We're going to need that upgraded, and now we've actually got heavy armor, and 3 machine guns are probably not the best. But if this X-Weapon keeps these guys at bay, everybody on the east end can take care of the north route. So just got to keep building around, I guess. Oh, is he going to make it? Yep, level 3's handling the bombers. Level 3 X-Weapon. Put some serious firepower out there. Oh yeah, it's like vaporizing those tanks. Go level 3 there. Should be able to one-shot those vehicles. We have enough for an upgrade there. And we can put down another X-Weapon right here. But, ooh, that one's not in range. We can build a second turret there. But I don't know if that's the best use of our resources. We are stopping the bombers barely. So, couple thoughts. We could put 70 into that and have a level 3. The other option is we got a lot of stuff down in the south. So if we went with another cannon down here, we could put an X-Weapon in between. And we're almost ready for a level 3 there. But the good thing about him is they send a lot of heavy stuff from the west, but he can reach the middle as well. Alright, we're probably going to need a second AA turret the next time they come out. Get that level 3 up. We can put this level 3 up, and we have enough for the AA turret still. And now we got to find a home for this. So, like, maybe right there. It's kind of out in the open, but it is right in their line of fire, so I think that's the most effective. As long as the tanks focus on our other turrets, he'll be just fine. They vaporized that southwest approach. Upgrade the Firestorm. Grinds those tanks to a halt. That works really well. Get an extra cannon up here. Now we can afford to put an X-Weapon up there if we have the money for it. It's worth it. Before it wasn't going to be worth it, but if that cannon's there, drop that guy down, and that'll help us cover the middle and the northwest. Alright, $10 more. We can get the level 3. Probably do a repair on that one soon. I wouldn't mind upgrading these other 2 Firestorms. Or I guess there's 3 of them that could be upgraded. This one's probably the first one because they have the shortest path. It's working well. I don't know if that one's going to be as effective down here now. Because ideally we don't even want them to reach that. Put another X-Weapon. More heavies coming from the north. Planes are starting to bleed. Oh! Okay, he made it. Upgrade that. See if we can sit on $40 in case we get more bombers, because we're going to need a level 2 in the AA turret. So, looks like we can wait on him one more round. 2x weapons right there. That is money. If we get rid of that, can we put a third one? Oh, no. He's actually only got the AA turret and the level 3 machine gun in his circle, so we have to just go with a cannon, I guess. Alright, upgrade that. Level 2 AA is stopping the bombers. That's a shame. We'd need one more turret to be able to put an X weapon where that cannon is. And at this point, I don't know that it matters. Might have to do a little bit more firepower, though. We could ditch this machine gun and put a cannon in there. And then we do have enough money to upgrade that AA turret if we get more bombers. Still kind of keeping an eye on that southwest cannon that's almost out of health. Just put the money into him. We'll hit level 3 on that. Bombers are stopped. And yeah, they're not really making it down here very well. Keep that repaired. We could ditch this machine gun, go for a cannon there, and it'll be the last wave. So I think that's the way to go there. We got plenty of money. I mean, we have so much money, it's not even funny right now. We could ditch this one. I don't know that it's necessary. I don't know if they're reaching that, but put a cannon there just for the sake of it. And can't really tell. That might have worked. We don't need it, but it might have worked there. It is another perfect round. Score of 793,584. This one was a lot tougher. They definitely sent a more complex selection of units. Like, they were definitely mixing heavy and light. They kept sending those fast units from the north, and that kind of throws its own problem into the fight. But I like the way it played out in the end. If you enjoyed the battle, go ahead and like the video. Make sure to click the subscribe button to catch future content. And we will wrap this episode up here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.